It's time to go back to Tamriel. We're here to talk about Skyrim VR. My life is forfeit at this point. Thank you guys for announcing this. I'm not going to make it into work for the next 2 months.
That's fair. I'll get ready for some extra work, Justin.
So we've got Andrew from Bethesda here. You're the lead producer on Skyrim VR. Thank you so much for being here.
Oh, no problem at all. Happy to be here.
So I guess the first things first, what is Skyrim VR? Is this in addition to Skyrim, or are we talking the full game? What do we got here?
So this is the entire game.
The entire
from the beginning till well, there's no real end. So
wait, really?
Throughout the entire game. Yeah.
Oh,
that's the entire game.
Whoa, this is crazy. Really? Ladies and gentlemen,
probably should have briefed Brian.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're getting a genuine E3 moment. I totally thought this was like a unique adventure set in Skyrim. That was VR.
I mean, Skyrim is an experience. But this is the entire game. Yeah.
Well, okay.
Fantastic.
Including Dawnguard, Hearthfire, and Dragonborn are
you kidding me, dude?
Yes.
So
Yeah.
all the additional content in there.
Yes.
That's crazy. Okay, cool.
So how did you do this?
Well,
you got a PlayStation.
Well, as you know, we're at Bethesda. VR is very important to us. And a game like Skyrim, this is the type of game we wanted to make. You get so immersed into Skyrim when you're just playing on the consoles.
Feels like an obvious fit.
Mm-hmm. Yes, and so put on the headset, look around. It was a no-brainer for us.
Wow, I'm like I'm so surprised.
Ryan's still freaking out about the fact that it's full game.
I would have like promised. I would have promised. Someone's screaming out of excitement down on the show floor. They're so excited.
So we're seeing some footage of Skyrim VR here. As we mentioned, this is the full game. Obviously, you guys have to. I'm sure you had to consider a few things to bring the full Skyrim experience into VR in terms of movement and combat.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, how's that all look?
So as I said, when we first got the game running on the PSVR headset, we put on the headset and we instantly had tons of ideas on what we wanted to do.
Yeah.
I mean, because you can equip weapons in either hand, you can have spells in either hand, you have your shouts, full range of motion with the Move controllers. We absolutely had to do that. So that's what we focused on. We really wanted to be able to do that. And I'll tell you, you'd be able to, you can equip the flame spell in each hand, and you're attacking people like this, and then when you realize, oh, I can hit 2 people at the same time.
Or in my case, I was just over there playing it. Thank you, by the way, for getting me in to play it. So we set up the flame spell on both hands, and I found one poor hapless enemy just like in my path, and I was just like, goodbye.
And then seconds later, he's dead, and
so that
keeps
was
going.
Fun. And it felt really good to play. The movement method that we had set up here was kind of the you push the I think it was the X and circle buttons to kind of blink left and right.
Yes, snap turning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
And then you could kind of hold one of the other buttons to put something on the ground and teleport a little bit.
Yes.
And that's your primary mode of transportation.
Yes.
Are you guys messing with some other ideas?
Yes, absolutely. We want to be able to we want to be able to support different locomotion types because people have different preferences based on immersion or comfort. So we're also supporting the DualShock controller where you'll have more smooth movement. And there'll be snap turning, or you can do smooth turning. Those will all be player options just based on comfort level and how immersed you want to be in the game. If you wanted to sit down on the couch with the DualShock and you have the headset, then great. If you want to stand up with the Move controllers, having the full range of motion for your weapons and spells, then you can do that too.
I will say I was playing it over at your booth, and it felt great. I felt totally comfortable in there, just blinking around, and I was moving at a pretty steady clip. I was moving pretty quickly through there.
You're zipping through there.
Is there lore for why you can do these mini teleports? I think you should have it be one single book in a dungeon, and then the Dragonborn learned how to teleport short distances. It was for his comfort.
We'll have to talk about that.
I mean, please, I don't know, just an idea.
Man, I just thought of something else. You made me think of something else. There are a lot of books in Skyrim. Could I just sit on my couch at home?
You can do that. You can absolutely. You can put on the headset, have the
a real glass of wine.
Have the Skyrim books. Maybe we can do something with the Move controllers where you actually turn the pages and.
There you go. I don't know. I don't know if you can speak to this. Totally fine if you can't. But how have the guys handled UI design? Because that's often something that changes a little bit.
Oh, sure. I mean,
bringing a game into VR.
Yeah. That's something you completely need to rethink when you port a title to VR. UI, for a title on the PS4 or the PS4 Pro, on TV, is completely different than when you have the headset. If you have health bars and compass and these menus that are just popping up and sort of floating in front of you, it can maybe seem claustrophobic for the player. So yeah, the UI does need rethinking. One of the things that we're doing, so with the skills menu, when you level up, you look up to the stars. You go up into the skills menu, and you have the the different skills trees, which are constellations. So what we're going to do in Skyrim VR is it's a full 360 experience. You sort of feel like you're the center of your own little universe. So you turn around and you see, okay, there's the one-handed tree. You turn over there, there's the destruction tree.
I want to get Skyrim VR
really
just
cool.
for that.
That's like you could just play. You could just be in your experience menu, and oh yeah,
that's awesome. Great. Cool. So yeah, was there anything else that you wanted to make sure we touch on about Skyrim VR before we let you go?
Well, I guess I can touch on the bow and arrow. So we're doing realistic bow aiming. So you have the arrow in one hand, bow in the other, and you actually have to aim realistically. So we're pretty happy with how that plays.
Skills.
It's getting better. I'm spending a lot of time in Skyrim PSVR. So.
Awesome. Yep. So yeah, there is. I did want to also mention. I know that you're not working on Doom, but I wanted to mention that Doom VFR is coming to PlayStation VR, and that's super exciting. I didn't realize that was confirmed until just earlier, so I thought that was really cool. Ryan, did you play through Doom?
Oh no, I played Doom. I didn't beat it.
I'm super excited to go back and experience that.
No, we're very excited for our colleagues at id Software for Doom VFR.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, cool. Well, go ahead.
I had one more question.
Sure.
I feel like with Skyrim, anything that happens in Skyrim echoes through the industry. I mean, it's beloved not only by fans, but also it's very well lauded in the development community as well. How does the team handle that pressure and those expectations as they develop and embark on a new quest like Skyrim VR?
I don't think we have any problem with the pressure. We pressure ourselves. This is the type of game that we wanted to play. I mean, we wanted to play Skyrim in VR, so it's great that we can bring it to everyone else as well.
Awesome.
So
good. Easy. Man, you just dusted that right off your shoulder.
I mean, excuse me?
When is Skyrim VR coming out?
November.
November, this year?
Yes, this year.
Excellent.
There's really too many games.
No, we're excited.
PlayStation